Good afternoon, guys. I hope we're all doing very well. As always, welcome back to another video. You join us in the McDonald's drive-thru because Sarah is not a bodybuilder and Sarah is getting some pre-workout 9 nuggets with sweet chili dip, a plain cheeseburger. Plain double cheeseburger with red cheese, I believe you asked for. Yeah. We're actually heading to Newcastle, which isn't too far away from us. We're heading to Vision Gym today. We've been there before. I am looking forward to going back, and the reason we're actually heading there as well is because I'm actually looking to change up my pressing sessions, so my chest and my shoulder sessions, just because I'm just not really enjoying them that much right now. I'm not getting on too well with some of the equipment in Ultra in terms of the pressing and the chest and the shoulder equipment. I suck at pressing as it is. I don't really enjoy it as it is, and it's one of them things where when I'm moving on to, like, especially shoulders as a whole, when I'm moving on to like pressing machines, I'm just not getting on well with them. I'm not enjoying them, and I know from that I need to switch it up ever so slightly. Like, I don't need to change up everything about my training. I don't need to change up my sessions or anything like that. Like, you know what it is? I just want to press with some good dumbbells, and I've not been getting on well with the Watson dumbbells, and I've not been getting on well with the old school crazy rickety dumbbells, because some of them are like very rickety. I know actually Anthony's looking for somebody to weld them in a little bit so they are a bit nicer to press with, but I mean, regardless of that, it's super cool to have them. I missed the rubber dumbbells that they did have, the Jordan ones. So I know Vision Gym has actually got rubber dumbbells, so we're looking to go and send some dumbbell pressing today. We've got chest. I know they have got a lot of hammer strength equipment as well, which I get on really well with. There's some really nice hammer strength chest pressing equipment, so we'll head there. It takes maybe around 30-35 minutes for us to get there, so not too bad. I've had all of my food. Sarah is getting her fuel in the now, but we had a good response from the first episode of training on the road, so we're just going to bring it. We're going quite a few places as of quite soon, so we're going to be training out of a few different gyms, so we thought, why not make it into a series, bring it to you guys, keep it raw as always, show you guys through some different gyms, show you guys how we train on the road as well, and yeah, just take you guys through it. So as always, hope you do enjoy this one. If you do, please never forget to drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, because we've hit 10,000 subscribers, but that's not where it stops, guys. We're heading on for so much more. But like I say, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get on the road. How's the nuggets?
Good.
Did it hit differently?
Yeah, because I haven't had a McDonald's in like
3 days.
2 weeks.
2 weeks? You've not had a McDonald's in 2 weeks? No. How are you coping?
North Road made this.
Guys, I definitely think we've picked the worst night to come in here. This gym is super fucking busy. Now, don't get me wrong, it's like 5 PM. But this is a really good gym. Like, this is a really good gym. They cater for pretty much everybody. I'm unsure if there's strongman equipment, but I know they cater for powerlifters. Like, they have literally a full setup from platforms to barbells to calibrated plates. They've got everything. Dumbbells, I'm sure the dumbbells will probably go up to like maybe 70s or 80s. They're all rubber dumbbells, which of course is a good sign. We'll get used to them after this. I wanted to jump on this isolateral press first, just to get a good feel of it, because I've not got anything like this. We don't have access to anything like this. So again, whenever I don't have access to equipment, I like to jump on it and have a shot of it, get a good feel of it. The majority of stuff in here is hammer strength. I believe there might be a couple of live fitness pieces, which again is a big bonus. And from what I've just been told, it's only like 25 quid a month for the membership, which is relatively cheap. But again, it's fucking even. More than to be expected. Like, it is New Year, it is the start of January, so again it's going to be very busy, but at the same time it's peak time. It probably would have been a little bit more ideal coming at a different time, but it's what it is. We're still going to make it work. We're still going to have a really good session. And I think that's really all I've got to say here. We'll take this up to maybe 2.5 or 3 plates aside for a top end working set, and then we'll do a down set. It is very heavy. It's not like an incline press, it's not like a decline, it's somewhere in the middle. It fucking hurts and it's really heavy. 2 plates aside, I've done for 6 reps for a warm up. But I probably would have got maybe 11 or 12 reps for a top end working set with 2 plates, but I would like to drop it to at least a good 6 reps for a top, and then we'll drop it from there. But so far so good. First impressions, it's definitely more commercially, but I think if you got this at the right time where it wouldn't be so busy, you could make this work 110% very easy. So I'm happy. There's just about 3,452,922.4 people in. I'm gonna go 3. Really hard, but called it. To be fair, in my mind I said 6. I probably allowed it to get that hard when I got to maybe 4 or 5 reps, but besides that, a good 6 reps. Really trying to keep my elbow, like I say always, my elbows tucked in, biceps into my chest. The more I can do that, the more I'm activating the chest, the more I'm staying in the chest, whether I'm using 1 plate aside or 3 plates aside. So again, for a back off, I'll drop it down, 2 plates aside. This should be a nice drop off from the 3, which would have been very taxing on me. This should be a nice drop off that I should get anywhere from between 10 and 15 good reps, keeping it nice and tight. I'm not looking for any crazy 50-50s or partial reps or anything. We'll keep this one nice and tight, and then if we can, we'll grab a bench and move on to some dumbbell press.
Tricep dip. Oh, I love tricep dip.
I'm now contemplating going over and getting the other 60 kilo dumbbells because they're smaller. Like, them dumbbells, both sides go up to 60s, but they dumbbells are fucking huge. Being able to be in control of the weight is one, but being able to be in control and stabilize how big the dumbbells actually are, that's when it becomes an issue. And because I'm still so small and my stability is absolutely horrendous, it becomes a lot harder. So I think I might go over and get them ones. I'll just need to farmers carry them about 3 miles back to my bench, and then we'll just fully send them from there. We'll see how they feel, we'll just go for it. It's one of them where you need to really think about what you're training to be able to train it, because if you don't, on this chest press you're going out so wide. But if you really focus on just, again, keeping your arms as tucked as possible, you'll be able to get out nice and wide but still contract your chest. It's more so like I thought it was going to converge, but it's the total opposite. It's the total opposite. But still feels really nice. We'll take just a couple of straight working sets on here rather than working up to a top set and a back off, just because, again, sometimes you need to take on board when you're coming to new gyms and you use pin loaded stuff. You don't know you don't know what the weights are like. So for example, on this, I done 48 and it was really light. I put on 96 and it was kind of in the middle. So done 8 reps on that, and what I'll do now is I'll put it up again, look for another good set of between 6 and 8 reps, and then potentially just incorporate a drop set in. So add on a little bit of volume from that, and then it means we're done in this as well. But from there, we can move on to a fly to finish, something like a cable fly. If we can, a cable seated fly would be nice, or even a cable seated press. Just to be able to, again guys, hit the chest from all angles. We're hitting it from flat, incline, decline. We're still making sure that we're getting a lot of fly work in there as well. So no matter where we train, we always do a very similar routine, but it's always really good to be able to get used to different pieces of equipment. And in here, I actually got on really well with a lot of hammer stem stuff. So with that, this gym's pretty much a hammer stem suite. Like, it's literally got anything and everything to do with hammer stems. So to be fair, I don't think we'll struggle to get on a cable machine because there's like 100 cable machines. But we'll soon find out after this. We'll hit another set on here. Again, send it, take it as far as we can. That's something that does never change. We come to these different gyms, we still put the exact same effort in. That's always something that we're always attacking, regardless whether we're lifting heavier than what we've done in previous gyms or lifting lighter. You always put the same effort in, and that means the outcome from what you're getting from it, from a physique development standpoint, is the exact same. So never forget that, no matter where you are. Even although you might not have the same equipment, you might not have the same routine, you might not be able to get on that first or that second, you can still put the same effort into it. And as long as you do that, you'll still progress. I don't think I've ever been humbled so much by a cable machine. Now I feel pretty small. So I'll just put it back onto my baby weights and I'll do another couple of sets and then that'll be us done chest. Vision, health and fitness.
Yeah.
So anybody based in Newcastle, that's where Vision is. We've been here once before. I believe we've done shoulders because I think a dumbbell press. And from what I remembered, it was a good gym, so we really wanted to come back. We probably just came back at the wrong time, I think. It's Monday night, it's peak time, people have just finished work. There'll be an influx in members because it's January and it's the start of the week. So that's the main excuse for it being this busy. We've still had a really good session. You had a good session. So it's one of them guys, but we'll definitely come back whenever it's earlier on in the day. Once again, we forgot to video the outro of this video. So, Vision Gym, we've done it. Been there, done it. Got the t-shirt. Even though we never picked up any t-shirts, we've actually just got home to another lovely big package from Gasp, which we're going to include in this video here just because why would we not include it. But Vision Gym, really good gym. We just went at the wrong time. It was absolutely heaving. It was crazy busy. We got on what we needed to get on in the end. We had to wait on a couple of things, but besides that we weren't waiting for too long. The good thing with Vision is they have got a couple of bits of equipment for everything, so it's not as if there's just one piece of, say, a chest press, one pec deck. There's multiple different, and again they've got dumbbells up to 60s twice, so you're never really going to be stuck unless it's something in particular that you're wanting on and everything's taken. But it was a good gym. We definitely will be back. We went through a little kind of bit at the start of where we got told we weren't allowed to film. They don't allow you to film if you're going in to try and film reels or informative things as a coach, which you can kind of understand. You can definitely get that. But once we say we were filming it for a gym tour purpose, then they were all good with that. So it was a win-win, but that was a very close call because we literally done one set of peg deck and somebody was on us straight away. But to be fair, once we obviously had a nice little conversation, everything was all good. Everything got confirmed, clarified, and we got to film. So happy days. As for the next gym that we're going to be in, it potentially will be in Scotland. We are heading to Scotland next. I do have a talk at a university on natural bodybuilding, which is going to be super exciting. Let's just see what we've got. Right, first of all we'll go through this. What I'll actually do is I'm not going to take anything out of the packaging, but I'll just include the picture of what it is, so you can actually get an insight into seeing what we've got. So we have got the cargos, which is cargo trousers. These have been out of stock for ages. I'm super glad that they are back in stock because I've never been able to get my hands on them, but I've really wanted them for a couple of years now. So we have eventually got them. We also have the brand new Relentless Pro hoodie, which is the black and red one, which is actually the Branch Warren special edition. We have got two, I'm sure the two of these are the same. Two new Division t-shirts, one in white and one in orange, which has just been released. We also have a bandana. Now, I'm not sure if this is gonna work as a headband. It might, but only because the new Jordan headband that you got me is similar to a bandana.
Yeah, it is.
So we'll see if this is similar. It might be, it might not be. New badge for my bag, undeniable. And we also have dynamic shorts. I can't even remember putting them on the order, but we've got a new pair of dynamic shorts as well, which is fantastic. Order complete. Gym tour episode 2 complete. As always, don't forget to drop the video a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you all in the next one.